First of all, great work. I want to go on all these roller coasters. I'll start with this one. Actually, we're starting with this one. Can you tell us a little bit about your logo?
Yeah, so we wanted our roller coaster to be scary. We wanted our roller coaster to be scary, and we were looking at different names of roller coasters, and we thought that this would be a good name for it to be scary and stuff like that.
Thank you. Have any of you been on a roller coaster that has some of the features that you put in?
Yeah.
Which one?
So we have drops, like I've been one with camelbacks and turning around, so most of it.
Which roller coaster did you go on that had these?
What?
Any roller coasters you actually went on that had these features?
Well, I think I've been on a roller coaster with all these features, but none of them have exactly the same.
All right. Anybody else?
So for our roller coaster, we have a very steep drop, and I go to camp in Canada, and there's a very similar ride to this very steep drop. It's called the Lion King, and it has a drop that really symbolizes this run.
Actually, that was very interesting that you went even farther below the table to get some more energy. Basil or Shirley, do you know which part of the roller coaster is the fastest part? You measured that?
So this part right here is probably the fastest because it's going so steep, so it just picks up more and more speed.
Okay, thank you.
Well, congratulations, you guys. These all look wonderful. A couple of questions. I'll start with the gentleman this time. What was the biggest challenge that your team faced, Mr. Berkowitz?
Our roller coaster broke by falling over 4 different times, and the materials, I guess, weren't right. The first time we used different cups. Maybe we didn't tape it right, because the way we were taping it then, we already put one big piece of tape, and there wasn't enough. Now, the way the tape is set up, we have pieces on all sides, and it goes for a long time, so if it ever comes out, there's still more tape on the board. And we also tried using poles, but they were too thin, and they couldn't hold up the ride. But now we have this, and it's better.
Thank you. I'd like to ask the same question of Team Popak and Patiel. Can you tell us a little bit about the biggest challenge that your team faced, please?
Building the entire roller coaster was a challenge for us because every time we fixed one part of it, it would fall out of another part. So we put like different things in different places to hold it in place, and panels and stuff, so that it would come out.
Thank you. A second question would be for Matal and Shmuley. How have you ensured that your prototype is going to be safe for human use? What safety features does your roller coaster have to ensure that people who ride it will be safe in terms of the design? Matal?
Well, I guess we tried it on the marble, and since like the marble, tried on the marble, and since like the marble fell out, that was like the train kind of, so if the marble can work then, I guess safe for human use, I guess.
And I heard about your restraint devices in the shape of the shield. Are those over-the-shoulder restraints, or will that be a lap belt?
Yeah.
Thank you. And for our group over here, Ms. Berkowitz and Mrs. Bleakley, tell us a little bit about what factors slowed down your marble as it traveled along the track.
Mostly the use of kinetic energy. Once it rolls down this, it has a lot of speed, but also things such as loops and turns take away kinetic energy, which makes it slow down. So that's
What would you say is the slowest part of your roller coaster?
probably the turn.
Thank you.
How about you say the end? Roy, I have a Couple questions for your team. Have you considered what kind of material you used? If the material itself would keep the marble rolling faster or slower? Have you considered the material itself, or whether if the material will slow down the marble, what do you actually use?
So when we painted the track, it kind of caused friction because it's an extra layer, and it maybe we thought of adding like maybe metal because it's more, it might be more like clear, it might go faster and smooth.
So have you used metal?
No, because this works though.
It does. I have another question for you. What was the, I asked you about the most difficult challenge, but what was the funnest part of this?
So probably the funnest part is this turn right here, because it's basically going really fast starting from here, and you feel like you're about to fall off, and it's almost fun.
And that's fun.
This is for high building.
And maybe if you can tell us what was the most fun part of during this project?
I think it was fun just to build it, like it was a really good experience. And I think it was a good learning experience. It was a lot of fun. We all love roller coasters, and it just like we saw how it was made.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We just really want to thank you all for being here. A special thanks to our board of directors. Our math and science kids who have worked tirelessly on this for the last 6 weeks. Our audience members, our entire middle school team, and our parent volunteers. And with that, a special thanks to Alex Greenberg and Nicole Levy-Gray. Thank you guys so much.